Okay, there we go. Now we are live. First of all, let me make sure y'all can't hear my fan. Worst case scenario, I just turn it off. I'm hot for like half an hour, which I don't mind that much. Um, first of all, let me make sure y'all can't hear my fan. Oh, you can't hear it whatsoever. That's perfect. Let me check the shorts chat. I don't expect this to get much attention, just because not many people like watching me VOD review, and that's a-okay with me. I'm here for a good time and help get those watch hours up. Because even an hour of watch time helps me out so much towards my membership. And I'm like, you know what? Let's live stream this. Because then also the student will watch the live stream, see my thought process, and that also helps out with watch time. Overall, just a huge help towards my channel. So let's get into VOD reviewing this. So, first of all, I like this Forder immediately. You're immediately setting the tone. Very safe on shield. Like, it can be with punish, but like, they have dash back for that. Uh, But yeah, in this matchup, you mainly have to focus on edge guards. Edge guarding is really broken versus Captain Falcon. The other thing I want to see is just like for Captain Falcon specific stuff, how you DI when you're getting comboed. Mainly you want to avoid him being able to get a jump reset from a platform because it's kind of like Kazuya in that way. You don't want him. You want him like, oh, it's the opposite of Kazuya where you want to uh, avoid the platforms versus Captain Falcon. While versus Kazi, you kind of want to go towards them. Also, small battlefield, it's a fine stage. Uh, like stages don't really matter that much. That jump back is actually really scary. Because here's the thing. If they up air there, you'll just be off stage with no jump, and then you're gonna die. That's, that's something I want you to be really careful of. Just watch. That throw. If they did a double jump up air here, you lose. Yeah, think about it. If they hit this up air, yes, you're gonna take more damage, but realistically, what does that mean? Like you can still recover just fine. The only other thing you'd eat after an up air is like potentially another up air. But like this drift is good. Amazing frame trap. Okay, this so you've done a lot of falling forward there. I want to see some tomahawk grab and some tomahawk forward tilt. Okay, that shield's actually really good. I wish you held shield for longer. Because if they roll, you up B. If they neutral get up, they're kind of in the corner, and you're just kind of like forward keep them in the corner. If they jump, you can up B. That's fine. Very good punch. Right here, does he have a jump? I wasn't paying that much attention. I was looking at chat. I think he used to jump. I don't think he landed. Yeah, he didn't land. Perfect. You should have died there. You could just back here him. Now yeah, he has to jump now. You get the kill. Yeah, just keep doing that shield stuff. Very good versus Falcon. It's also really good, especially against floaties. Um, like Luigi especially, because his ledge options are dog shit. So abusing them is pretty good. You probably should up air instead of back air after that gram. But that's very picky of me. There we go. You did that up air. Okay, you did that forward air again. I don't know if you've done that between the last time I mentioned that. Uh, if I did, I missed it, but you did another forward air. They're not doing a good job punishing it, but you need to be aware of that you're just using layer one. Nice spot dodge. Also, look at his drift. Just remember he's moving. Just pay attention to his drift and how he walks. I don't see any dashbacks. He's willing to stand still. Like a couple, like earlier, he did like a neutral jump landed, no momentum. But once he's moving, he's just either moving straight one way or straight the other way. And now, that's the first dashback I've seen in a while, or potentially ever. What's in this spot that doesn't really matter. It's no drift. He's starting to drift back now. Yeah, just shielding there is generally pretty good. Now you should edge guard him here. You missed. You coming in too hard. Understandable. Docking can be kind of awkward. It's not. It's not difficult, but it can be a bit awkward. Y'all can't see the screen. What the hell? Why can't y'all see the screen? Oh my god. That's okay. We're going back. We're going back. What? It just okay. That's strange. So apparently, I'm using this new thing called the VLC media thingy. Uh, Now the thing with that is that because it's different, I guess it uses different encoder. And there's been so many chats. Oh my god. Hello, hello. Hello, Delcy. Uh, Nice to meet you, Kelsey. Sorry I did not see that. I didn't think anyone would be joining, to be quite frank. And usually whenever people join VOD reviews, they join on the mainstream. But if y'all are still here, I thank you guys for showing up. I'm gonna rewind this because apparently you guys have not been able to see anything I've been talking about. But this also lets me yap a bit better and let me focus on new stuff. That is streamer. I think that's the first like the first and the largest fumble I've ever done. That is such a bad fumble. I've been live for 9 minutes just yapping on a blink screen. But yeah, the forward air is fine here. Here you kind of just want to keep it in the corner. Um, just safe, especially if it's like a game one. I I will either you if I'm playing with Lucina here, I'll either dash back a little bit and do an up tilt. Just call it like a neutral get up, or I do the safe F tilt. Most likely, I do the safe F tilt. You get hit for it. You did that. Okay, you did a spot dodge. You did a shield and spot dodge. That jump is pretty scary. If they double jumped up aired, you would just be dead with no jump. Just no jump. You'd have your air dodge, but you have no jump. Um, and actually, where you're positioned right now would be very similar to where you'd end up if you ate the up air. It would just be a very free nair. You can of course fight back, you can swing back, but it's harder on you than it is for them. And if they trade, you die. I like that way. Very good way. Amazing frame trap. Pressuring the shield with the forwarder. You're setting your layer 1. Your layer 1's very basic. It's I'm going to fall and I'm going to swing. And now I want to see adaptation from that. Either you swing with your side B instead of your forwarder, start going for a grab or like an F tilt, or you start falling and then you jump and then do like fast forward, or you just jump away and you try to whiff punch their out of shield option. Lots of swinging there. Good grab. Here you want an F smash. That was a free edge guard. I believe they had no jump there. You got the kill and then you reacted, but like to my knowledge, I think you get the kill pretty soon. Yeah, because they attack your shield. Very good. They didn't. They saw shield and they're in the air and they're about to fall and instead they jumped away because you've been punishing them out of shield a lot. You've been just very prepared in general. Like you just punch them again. So even though you're kind of rocking their stuff, I can see clear thought from them. This guy loves approaching with jumps though. Jump. Desperate up smash. So let me go back a little bit. This. Okay, here. Last time you not go for the safe F tilt. You dashed in and you tried getting a little bit more than you could chew. You also did not expect how good the roll was. Hello, Shadow the Hedgehog dash 9070. Welcome on in. Can you use Sonic later? Someone else asked me to play Sonic later. Um, First of all, I'm not currently playing right now. I'm Vider reviewing one of my students, and they do not play Sonic. They play Lucina. Secondly, I don't think you understand how dog water I am at Sonic. But also the other issue is if he was like Captain Falcon, where even if you don't know how to play Captain Falcon, he's cool. I'd consider it, but I'd just be spinning poorly. Another spot dodge. Another grab attempt. Here, the moment I see this, I'm landing, seeing where they're positioned. Okay, so from here, I'm just because of how much they've been jumping, I want to see either a double jump or just a normal full hop up air or a forward air. Most likely a forwarder. I think forwarder is probably better here. Because, like, they did nothing. Even if you committed to that, they didn't jump that time. They still wouldn't have punished you. But you can see the idea of, like, they're jumping in. The edge guard opportunity. Very awkward to edge guard here. They used to jump here. So I'm immediately like, okay, I'm gonna stand there. Also, we got another subscriber. Let's freaking go. If you're wondering why it might have taken me a little bit longer, because I edited it manually. Let me change it. goal settings, end 05/23/2026, goal amount 10, starting amount 6. Perfect. We're over halfway there. We can do it. I believe. But yeah, if they have no resources, generally, you just want to get as much stage control as you can. Um, I can tell you can understand, like, I can actively see that you're trying to anti-air them. You're just missing a lot. And do not blame you. Why? Because Captain Falcon is a sneaky turd. Okay, yeah, here you just cover high. Um, I wish you dashed more before coming to that jump. Because you could have done like a dash or hop in that time, but you would spend less time in the air so you can fall faster, so you can go like an F tilt faster, or you can get him out of shield mode faster. But just very slight complaint. Because like I think your dash is like slightly slower, but the distance between getting back on the ground after a full hop compared to a short hop, you will get back on the ground on a short hop. And you'll be in the exact same position. But you're not trying to go as far out as you can. You're just trying to like swing in that general area and then go back to the ooh, I'm shielding. If you get up attack me, I up B, or if you roll, I up B. Like they have no resources here. I amazing dash. I love this a lot. I feel like in other scenarios you did like a forwarder in the situation, but here you're getting underneath them. And yeah, you did the up tilt. Perfect adaptation. Um, let's see. I don't think I have anything else to say about that interaction. It was just good. Yeah, perfect. Amazing. Like your ledge trapping, very good. A lot of people, my characters really can't do that. Um, just because my out of shield with my character sucks, so I have to play it much differently. But with like, especially swordies with like good out of shield, like Lucina's, highly recommend. That's like a very good way to ledge trap. Media player just glitching out right there. You're okay. You did the grab and then you did the spot dodge. We gotta stop with these spot dodges. Um, However, this is a fun fact. And let's say they drift all the way left here, and then like Falcon kick you. You can react to the Falcon kick and just do a spot dodge, and you'll dodge it. Same with his side B, and then you're in his face, actionable, and you can just up tilt him. A spot dodge is very good for reacting to burst options that aren't like right in your face. You can't do it with dash check. Dash check's too fast. Um, but you can do it with his side B and his Falcon kick, and it is a very good. You jump away immediately, and you're drifting away, which like generally I'd agree with, but you have no jump. You start drifting in. That up B saved you. Um, if they pressured you earlier, you would have just died. And even if you didn't die, like you're still in a worse spot. I like that down air. You've been doing forward air a lot, like just in general, like either rising or falling forward air. So mixing up with the down air, even though they don't parry, it's really good, especially if they are parry fishing. But it's also just like a nice mix up. You're keeping them on your toes a little bit. And all your conditions actually just made them want to hug their shield. So honestly, in like the next one or two interactions where you're falling on their shield, I'd try a shield break. Because you've literally not gone for any shield breaks. You've only said, hey, you should probably hold your shield. Misinput. Um, I think you just get goofed up, so you had to use that jump, but generally don't use the jump there. Okay, so they've done that jump a few times now. I think by now we should start catching on to it. They love jumping. I would love to see double jump up air or forward air attempt. There you probably could have F tilted and would have launched him farther. Okay, they've used a jump. The moment you see this jump, you wait a little bit, and then immediately now I'm inputting back air. And they air charge through, that's okay. That's literally the one option they had. You jumped. Coolio. Another grab. Back air. Not back air, back throw. Very good back air there. I think overall you played it very well. I think you need to start working on applying those layers. Like that guy, anytime you fell on a shield, you're going, hey, you should probably shield. And whenever you did the downer, like they were still shielding. Like they were very well conditioned to shield. And so even if you're punished for it, you should probably just like mix it up. Like I feel like you're very strong at applying your layer one, um, but you're pretty slow at mixing it up with a layer two. And I feel like there's just like an utter lack of layer three. I've mentioned in the past how you've had a bad side B habit, but I don't think I can remember a single time you used side B there. Um, I think you just have to recognize against which players you can get away with side B more, and what situations side B is good. Instead of just removing a tool in your kit, that's like decent. Like it's losing a side B is like genuinely decent. So you can't get rid of it entirely. Especially versus like Kazuya, it's like really important versus Kazuya. You can't just throw it away. Um, I'm glad to see though that in just such a short time you were able to like get rid of it. The only issue is to get rid of it too well. Genuinely, your only issue. Um, so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. That's all I have to say. Thank you to everyone who showed up. I'm shocked I gained a sub during the stream. Despite me flubbing it for the first half of the entire stream, not knowing y'all couldn't see it. But I appreciate you guys showing up. I had a great time. Hopefully the student